QuickTime to record. The screencast thing produces such choppy and low resolution videos that they're almost useless. So I'm just going to continue with this um, QuickTime recording. Okay, I have a Revolute joint here, which, with any luck, oh, I'm already editing it. It is apparently, boy, oh boy, this is such a frustrating situation. Okay, try animating it. First question is, how can I control the direction of rotation? I would like it rotating clockwise from this vantage point as opposed to counterclockwise. And the other question that I have is dealing with setting the limits. Part of which I think is a result of the fact that when I set up this joint, it set the angle up at minus 90 degrees. Now I'm very confused about that because the component that I built was not set up at minus 90 degrees. It was set up at 0 degrees. So that should be the 0 degree position. But the joint set it up by default as the minus 90 degree position. That's not correct. Animated, I get full circular rotation. I want the circular rotation to go the other direction. I suppose I could get that to happen by, instead of putting the joint on this side, I could put it over here on the other side, and I'll wager that would solve that problem. But it still doesn't answer the question as to why I can't control the direction of rotation. Okay, let's stop this at this point. I would like this to rotate from this closed position, whether it's minus 90 degrees, which is what the joint would tell me, or whether it's 0 degrees, which is the way I set up the stinking component in the first place. I would like it to rotate clockwise down to this position. I would like this door to hinge to the right and down relative to this position. So let's accept my joint. Let's go ahead and go to this Revolute and edit the joint limits. Okay. Now, for whatever reason, it's saying that minimum and maximum are 0 degrees, and if I animate the thing, nothing happens. It's the same joint with, for whatever reason, different notation up here, 0 degrees and 0 degrees, minimum and maximum, and no animation. Yet if I go to the joint itself and click animate, it works just honky-dory. Why this inconsistency? It's very, very frustrating stuff. Okay, let's try setting things up at that minus 90 degrees. Minus 90. Okay, what's the deal? Minus 90 in this particular dialog box is open. Minus 90 in the other dialog box is closed. There's no sense to what the heck's going on here. Let's go back to 0 here, and 0. Let's go down here and set up 90. Let's go back and call it minus 90. Now, I've got it in the right open position, but when I change this to minus 90, it changed my minimum to minus 90, and once again I have a joint that won't move. Frustration? Yeah. I need some help. Appreciate anything you can give me. Thanks.